Since 1987, Chicago Pasta House in Moreno Valley has been delighting both locals and out-of-towners with authentic Chicago-style Italian cuisine and pizzas, and for good reasons. The food is fresh and tasty, while the pizzas are among the best in Southern California.
I've been coming here for almost 30 years, and this is the best pizza around. Plus, we're from Chicago, so we know good food when we eat it.
Whether you dine in their dining room or in their banquet room, owner Steve, Rita, and their son Fonzie Migliori promise that they will treat you like family. This is one restaurant you really must visit no matter where you live.
I have customers that come from as far as Ventura, Palm Springs, San Diego. They take day trips to try this pizza, and I recommend you do the same. It's really awesome, and it's something special, and it's not the norm.
All right, let's get right to the food.
All right.
First dish we had was an appetizer, stuffed mushrooms, $6.50. This consisted of 4 succulent mushrooms stuffed with a blend of cheese, sauteed garlic, parsley, fresh creamed. It was baked, and oh my, you know, when I first read about the description of it, it sounded kind of boring, to be honest. But once we tasted it, the garlic just jumped out on you. It was creamy inside, and the flavors just meshed together so well and so simple. And this kind of sets the tone with all the food here. It's very simple food. Again, it's family recipes, nothing fancy, but oh my, the flavors.
Oh, it was absolutely delicious. With all the cheese, I was thinking it might be too salt, but it was perfect balance, and that parsley on top was just amazing.
It was really good.
Yes.
Next, the Fettuccine Della Casa. This is $9.50. This is a nice portion of sauteed Canadian bacon with garlic, white wine, mushroom, peas with fettuccine. Now, this is very good, but I thought it needed a little bit more garlic. I love garlic, and this one lacked a little garlic. And I thought it needed a little salt or something, but once I added the Parmesan cheese, the fresh Parmesan cheese, oh my, that really wowed it up.
Oh no, I loved it. You know what? The salt, I actually got the salt that I wanted from it with the Canadian bacon.
Okay.
And then the sauteed with the wine. Oh.
Yes, I didn't get it, but what got me with the peas too.
Oh yeah.
The sweetness of the peas were delicious with everything else, and again, it's kind of an odd combination of ingredients, but
they work together.
Sweet peas really worked well, exactly. Then we had the stuffed eggplant, $9.95. Oh my, this is a large slice of eggplant that on top of it was with Italian ham, ricotta, mozzarella, Parmesan cheese. It was rolled in an egg batter and baked, and it was served with a nice side of pasta. What was nice about this, first of all, it fell apart a little bit, so when we got it, it didn't quite look rolled as I think when they made it, but there's so much cheese in it. Oh. And the Parmesan, the eggplant, had a nice bite to it. Sometimes you have eggplant, it's too mushy. This wasn't. This had a nice little, bite to it, and that's the way eggplant should be.
Yeah, and it kept its fluffy texture with the ricotta and the cheeses. Nothing was like smashed down. I really loved that, and the slices of the tomato was just bursting with flavor.
Yeah, no, this is a nice dish. So then one of the specialties of the house. This is a shrimp Dijon, $14.25. 4 large butterflied prawns with panko coated with breadcrumbs in a butter white wine with garlic. It was baked, it had a little lemon zest to it. It was served with pasta. To me, this is one of my favorite dishes here. Absolutely delicious. This is Fonzie, the owner and chef here, his interpretation of shrimp scampi. And goes, I thought Dijon it would have mustard and it didn't. But just a fabulous dish, succulent shrimp, and so good.
Yes, I love the way the pasta was cooked perfectly al dente.
And it was almost like a macaroni, long tubes of skinny tubes of macaroni, and the sauce they use too. All their marinaras, everything's made fresh.
Yeah, I love those tomato chunks.
Yeah. Now we're going to talk pizzas. Now these are some of the finest pizzas I've ever had, and I venture to say it's probably the best you're ever going to have. And let's start with the first pizza, the Chicago stuffed spinach pizza, $18.95. Now this starts off with a delicious crust made fresh every day. It's only got 4 simple ingredients, and it's a real nice crust. It's light, airy, and it holds up really well. And it's stuffed, and I do mean stuffed, with spinach, garlic, and that's it. Then there's a real thin layer of a egg pastry crust on top, and then a little sauce, pizza sauce. Then they bake it. Then when it comes out, they put crushed marinara and fresh ground Parmesan. And this is a pizza that is stunning. Everyone I've shown it to, and you get your reaction to it.
Oh, it's
a
amazing.
wow eye opener.
Yeah,
it's
no, I love
delicious.
it.
The spinach, the cheese, the garlic just goes together. They don't skimp on anything. And what's nice too is it holds up to the
It goes together, it
ingredients.
stays together.
Yeah,
Every
I mean,
bite, it doesn't get
it's
soggy at all.
It's almost like a quiche, and you pick it up, but it holds together really well, and delicious crust. And this is my, I think, all-time favorite pizza.
Oh no, it was absolutely delicious. I loved that, the airy and the fluffy crust, and it was just that perfect crisp.
And that cheese, the first time you saw it, when they lift it
gosh.
up, and all that gooey cheese, and
It was delicious.
then there's the next pizza. This is called Rita's Fish Delight. This is a medium pizza of $23. This is the same kind of crust, deep dish, with shrimp, clams, tomatoes, garlic, and fresh basil with a little virgin olive oil. Now this doesn't have the topping, the pie that keeps it mixing with pie. So this is more of the pizza. But again, the first time I ever had this, it was like, wow, shrimp and clams on a dish, and delicious. And the fresh basil really makes this pizza so special. I just can't believe. I feel like I'm eating in their home in Chicago and Italy. I mean, it's that good.
Yeah, no, you know what, hands down, it was my favorite dish. The shrimp was just so succulent and juicy. This place set the bar a little bit higher for pizza than my standards ever did.
No, it just does it. Now, another item you absolutely must have is the Italian beef sandwich. It's $7.95. This is a nice crusty French roll with a large portion of sliced, juicy roast beef from Chicago with sauteed bell peppers, onions, mozzarella cheese. But you can get the Alan Borgen special. I always got to get something a little different. And this one had Italian spicy sausage and cheese, and it was like $9.95. Well worth the little bit of additional price. And on the side, they had something called giardiniera, which is a spicy pickled vegetable mixture with Italian spices. And oh my, this is really hot and spicy, but it goes so well with the sandwich. This sandwich just is a feast in your mouth. It's juicy, the flavors, the textures. This is like the ultimate sandwich. And I've had other renditions of Chicago beef sandwiches, but this by far is the best.
No, it was absolutely amazing. I love this. The sausage was like sweet and spicy, blended perfect with the beef, and then the mozzarella cheese. I was just so
That
happy
beef-
we added that cheese on there. Oh,
And you can't go to an Italian restaurant without an Italian dessert. And they have some homemade items here that are wonderful. Cannolis are excellent. But for me, my bet is the tiramisu. It's a big, big wedge of the tiramisu. It's $4. It's ladyfingers. They're dipped in espresso and dark rum. It's layered with mascarpone cheese and homemade whipped cream. Now, I fed you a nice slice because I knew you'd enjoy it.
Oh, yes.
Creamy, rich,
Oh.
decadent, light, airy, just enough sweetness. I mean, this is a perfect ending to an incredible meal.
it was absolutely amazing. I just felt like I was on this emotional roller coaster of sweetness, but it wasn't too sweet.
No.
It was just perfect, cleansed my palate of everything, and perfect balance.
And the espresso and the rum, the mixture of
You
it.
could tell that the cinnamon was just a touch in the cream, and then the espresso.
And think,
oh.
this is like 2, 3, 4 generations down the road. So I mean, to me,
Can't get it anywhere else.
What an honor.
You
I
can
mean-
only come here and get that.
Yeah, you don't get this at Costco. This
No.
isn't the cheap tiramisu that's out there. This is the real stuff. So now, before you write in, I know rum isn't the traditional liqueur you put in the tiramisu. It's cognac is the preferred liqueur. But because they got to make it cost effective for the restaurant, otherwise you'd be spending a lot more money, they use dark rum. So I don't want you to calling in yelling at me. So in terms of your favorites, what are some of yours?
I would say right now would be the Ritas Fish Delight. I would tell you hands down, it is in my top 3 pizzas and my favorite that I've ever had in my life.
Okay, what else?
Let's see here. Oh, Italian beef sandwich. When we added that sausage, oh my gosh, it was just sweet and spicy.
I had a hard time picking 3, so I went a little bit overboard. First, to
course.
me, was the Chicago spinach pizza. Stuffed pizza is the best one I've ever had. Second was the Italian beef sausage sandwich and Rita's Fish Delight. I mean, I can't get over the dishes here. And a lot of people come here and they order, spaghetti and meatballs and pepperoni pizza. And no. You want to try dishes that make them different than anybody else. I mean, this is not your ordinary Italian restaurant. There's a lot of great Italian restaurants, and they all have great features to them. But these are dishes here that you can't find anywhere else, especially the pizza. And I guarantee you're going to love their pizza. If you don't like it, then she'll buy it for you, right?
Yes, I
And
will.
I will too.